And so you have come. Whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here, to assuage your confusion, I am Bizarane, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium. Through the crystal you see before you, it is not magical in and of itself, but a conduit for my own. All your actions will be known to me. Every word will be listened to. This is about you, of course. You are the only mortal to be given a chance to join the House of Sorrows. But do not think such an offer is given out of honor or respect for you. What you do is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your... I can tell you no more.
Mortal, the beast will kill me if you do not help. Beast roam these halls, mortal. Once these lands were quiet, gentle. Now they mean to kill all that tread upon it, even the Winter Fae. My people have lived in peace for decades, centuries. But now we're awash in war. And I do not know. The midden, it has... Wait, what was that? Farewell.
So you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why? Did she? What did you know of her plight? Of why the beasts pursued her so? Perhaps her persecution was a just one. Do not ignore subtleties. When is a Fae a Tuatha, and when is one a child of winter? That answer might save a life or end it. Ahead, you will find another trial. A Fae of sorrows, succumbing to an agonizing poison. In need of aid, no doubt, but deserving of his fate? We shall see.
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has brought to aid us? The one he is promised? Thank mercy, I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please, end my suffering. I do not know. It is some poison. In other times, the Fae would not be vulnerable to this. But we are weaker now. We are prone. I could have walked from this once. But now... Please, mortal. I know it's strange, but the Fae are not like you. Death is... I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering. I do not know. Everything is blurred. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarrain. He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the Winterfell. Thank you for ending this.
something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity? To see what you will do, clearly. Now do not waste our time with unnecessary questions. You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice. Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see. We have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly. What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations. Nor could you have fought me if you had chosen to do so. What you see before you is but an apparition. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but the house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us. I know it is not the mortal way to test someone in a manner such as this. The beast, the poison, it was all done out of necessity. I did not need you to understand the trial. I only needed it completed. I do not have time for you to meet the struggles of the house unprepared. Your reactions were real, but the Fae with whom you interacted, Tybri, Kadarok, and myself, were not. They were but apparitions of the Fae you will come to know in this. As facsimiles, the apparitions were appropriate enough, but I think you will find their real-world counterparts more complex. Then welcome to our ranks, mortal. The Hearthstone I gave you at the start of the trials will now come. Join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen. The Far Kelidae, they call themselves. The Midden is the cradle in which our race... The House of Sorrows made a pact. Of course, the Tuatha did not trust us. In the end, I was the one chosen. I was to be my summer brethren, but the Winter Fae, the house's founder, the Weeping King, took up. To your kind, it is the most reverent but like all things in these lands, the tree, the Prince of Sorrows once, but now, no longer. Perhaps that is enough for him, but if we are to discuss the plight of the house, I will do so at his heart. Come, meet me in the main hall. Speak. Speak. I have a task for you. As such, there is need of someone unbiased. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. You fail to understand. Our enemies, for all our years of struggle, we know only this. That our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent, Saturnin. We cannot right now. He hides himself. A tender, Cataroc, bring Tybri to the body of Cataroc's victim. Though dead, members of the house make Delvers are those who commune with it. However, most Delvers lost their talent over these last few centuries. But our youngest, the Tenders are those sacred. They also oversee the Midden itself. For finally, they once tended to the gallows tree. But that was before the Tuatha. He is the agent of the Tuatha. And though I know little of him. But of me and my house, he is not a type of foe I am familiar with. For he does not attack. There is a tender named Cataroc who has fled our ranks. He is somehow tied. I want you to find him and put an end to him. For if he is not Saturnin himself...
Mortal, there is something that you have been to the Midden, yes? The sacred ground being desecrated. It was a gift. Mortals do not decay like Fae do. We keep the Midden as a monument to the debt we I have nothing more to say about him other than history will... It is from these halls that we of the house safeguard the gallows tree is It is a symbol not only of the House of Sorrows, but of the Winter Fae. If there was any... Had we not succumbed to the Tuatha's bargaining, the nature of my request is not something the Midden needs, but something the Midden should do without. The corpses of your brethren, their corruption and rot have drawn an ancient Lianshi Mithra from slumber. To feed, Lianshi are drawn to death, and when mortal corpses began appearing in the Midden, you cannot hope to solve the problem with a simple application of violence. The Athra is old. Searching will yield no quarry, so you must be cunning. If we cannot find her in the Midden, we can force her to return to find fresh corpses, the ones Mithra prefers to eat, and cremate them. With no food to... She is an ancient and powerful... It will only be a matter of time before she further with great difficulty. But with some cunning, we locate any fresh corpses you can find, and cremate them. Without food, she will stop... Make haste!
So, you were the mortal. I forget myself. Bizarine has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin? I am Tybri. I have only two. I can hear them. The sorrows in people. Few Delvers are left who can hear any sorrows at all. But never have any. The Midden was once a sacred place for the house. Our bodies do not rot as mortal corpses. Scavengers and beasts now roam the Midden. Farewell.
That Fae is a monster. And no one here... That Fae is a monster. And no one here can stop it.
Please, help. That Fae is clamoring for our heads. That Fae is clamoring for our heads. That Fae is clamoring clamoring for our heads.
That Fae is a monster, and no one here can stop it.
That Fae is clamoring for our heads. Please, give them.
Damn this wound.
Mithal.
What is it? I have felt the energies of Mithra fade to at least the midden will not. As payment, take this bauble. I discovered. Yes, yes. There are certainly others that can be bothered, mortal. Yes, yes.
Keep walking. Interested in a trinket or a gem? Rialti's Ma has what you need. Another time, then.
Lyria smiling upon us? I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin. Come back again.
I am Corialia Scathe, head surgeon here in Melsenshire. Do you require healing? Farewell.
I am Megan, nurse to the wounded soldier. Stay safe.
Greetings.
You're already dead. Nothing but another corpse, just like me. Another... She's here, you know. Death, please. Don't let her eat my eyes. I don't... Once I thought they were monsters, always. A whole city of crow. A fool twice cursed. What? Oh, she's a great dark... We're all beggars, but you're no beggar. No beggar at all. You're the I can see it, all around you. You're not like us, you're not like anyone. You're not afraid of death, are you? I am. I dream of her. Don't let her take me there, please. Don't let her open me up. That's where she keeps her nest. We go... Don't go there! It's dangerous! Don't go! You won't come back! Don't leave me!
I'd like to buy you a drink.
the prattling of a madman alone, could you? This is my sanctum, trespasser. You couldn't possibly understand the work I'm doing here. I fear I will need to kill you now. Perhaps the process will provide some insights into your unique power. Don't you see? The physiology of the mortal races is a book you couldn't possibly understand. Magic is changing, and so are those who wield it. I am merely both. How unsurprisingly. Very well. Perhaps. Ooh, this will be easy.
She's dead, isn't she? The moment she passed, the clouds surrounding my mind seemed to pass. What a wretched woman. Who knows how long. Seems I named you well, Scarecrow. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done. I do not think... Where does one go after they've seen the horror of war? My kind... I don't think she even sleeps.
Keep walking.
Honor to you, champion. I watched from the battle's van while you have earned great glory, and if you have a moment, could I ask a favor of you? Since the battle, several of my men have asked for the chance to challenge the champion of Mel. You slew Malwyn and 5 of our greatest fighters have asked, and if you accept, there are 5 in total. Tell me when you are prepared to fight. Good luck to you, champion. Excellent. This should prove interesting. Go with Lyria. That last fight was prepared for your next challenge? Your next challenger is Go with Lyria. You certainly didn't pull it. Phaedra Will is next. Are you prepared? Phaedra is one of my... Go with Lyria. You handled Phaedra readily enough. Adrian Tyr survived. It will take the force of God. Go with Lyria. Adrian fell harder than I thought he would. Well done. Your final challenge, she will bury her. Go with Lyria. One by one, the greatest of the Alpha have faced you. I am Bronwyn Aurelia Sen, the first sword of the Alpha. I was born in battle. Let us see what you are truly made of, champion. Go with Lyria. You are worthy of honor, warrior. I have never faced your equal. Take this. Tilera herself granted me this blade for the slaying of the Tuatha champion Zerastes, but you deserve it more than I. The Alpha honor you, champion. May the Tuatha fear your coming. So you met Drafan? How's that? My sister can be abrasive at times. Since the Tuatha, now that the siege has been broken, it will be we grew up together back in Arethel. Historically, the first sword is the great. I have never been a part of a battle like that before. Go with Lyria.
Well, you bent me over the anvil right proper. Give them hell.
Greetings, hero. How may I assist?
Looking to restock? Doldran has what you need. Come back again.
Greetings.